I'm always late. I was in the middle of a reading. So, all right. Let's sit down and get situated here. Everything seems so far away. Let's check the chat. Oh my gosh, we are very far away. Hello. All messages. There. All right. Perfect. Get set up here. I truly apologize for being late. But with being on vacation, I am behind on readings. Oh, I just messed things up. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness, you guys. Just gets worse. There. I'm just setting it up down here. Dave, hello. You are first, my friend. So, just to put out there real quick, I'm behind with Sing and Brittany for your readings, but they will be coming out. Brittany's is coming out today. Dave, did you have a wonderful day yesterday? Fix the chat here. Live. Andrea, hello. All right, so Dave is number 1. I have a list of 13. Now remember, if anybody's on the list but they want to be next in line, a super chat, a super thanks is required. So we have Dave number 1, Andrea number 2, Dave T. I have to make that specific. Oh, just so Dave. That's not good. Aniket. I will try to highlight all of it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first 3 positions are filled. Trying to reach here. Oh, perfect. It is working. There. How do you feel walking those 2 miles? I love walking workouts. Every time I move it, it gets messed up. There. We'll just leave it right there. Don't mess with it anymore. Oh, that's right. It's evening for you. Some people like to end their evenings with a workout. Dave, my evening was awesome. It went by way too fast. Way too fast. But it was good. Thank you for asking. Daniel, hello. You're number 4. Pravina, is that how you pronounce your name? Hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? You would be number 5, if so. Aniket, we have some amazing weight workouts where I might be using 8-pound weights. You might be using something a lot heavier. My sons love to do these ones with me. So my son Christopher just mentioned it the other day about another weight workout. So Aniket, should we do 1 month? I will see when I can schedule it in as quick as possible. I think it might be one you would enjoy. Um, Lali, Lali. I apologize for not being able to pronounce your name. Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome. Buster, hello, welcome. Let's put Pravina on number 5. Buster Cheeks. Yep, we're not selling anything, my friend, but welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? Faraz Ali, hello, welcome. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Lulit. Lulit. Oh my gosh. I'm horrible at this. We need a nickname, my friend. AA, hello. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in from Greece. Yes, correct. I do. I am a reselling grandma. I sell multiple items. I sell on multiple platforms. Thank you, Dave. Got myself confused here. All right, New York here. Let's get started. So we have Buster Cheeks, number 6. AA is number 7. If you don't want a card, please let me know, and I'll just take you off the list. If I missed somebody, please let me know. Lisa, hello. Welcome. These cards. You Wish, hello, welcome. That Random Video Guy, hello, welcome. I am not a tea drinker, my friend. I wished I were, because some of them sound really, really good. Lisa, I can add you to the list as number 8. Number 8 on the list. Faraz, you are number 9 if you would like to be on the list. Lisa says no list. Okay, let me know if you change your mind. An oracle for Dave. We have multiples here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so probably much more flavorful. I will have to try it. Yes, please be respectful. No disrespecting anybody in the channel. Yusuf, hello, welcome. There we go. We finally got one. All right, let's get started. We have a couple spots left on the list, so I'm in. Hello, welcome. You are number 10. Yusuf, would you like to be on the list? Funny Search, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? Dave, the first card you have is the Knight of Cups. Now remember, cups represents our emotions. They also represent the summertime. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it represents something happening slow, like months. The Knight has a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people might say you're self-absorbed about it, but again, my friend, this is your desires, what you're passionate about. This is your quest, not theirs. Oops, got this backwards. Yusuf, you are number 11. Dave, you have the 7 of Swords. This card represents, it's a warning. It represents trespassing and the stealing of ideas. So whatever it is that is your quest, be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, school, whatever one may pertain to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So, Dave, you have been warned. The next card Dave has is the 9 of Pentacles. Sometimes if we just ignore them, they go away. And then sometimes they stick around and they're like, oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was, and they become subscribers. So the 9 of Pentacles represents security. It says there is plenty in all things, but it wants you to remember that there's no thrill in the lack of risk. So take a chance, have fun. Let me see if I have anything else written down for the 9. It says that you want for nothing. You are content in the gardens of bounty. You are secure in the safety of your haven. But security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill and risk. Elizabeth, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? I have 2 spots available. Dave, you also have the 3 of Pentacles. Now remember, Pentacles represents GAINZ. This one represents an apprentice or cooperation. So if you're putting applications in, or an application to move to a new home area, this is a good indication that you will be chosen. Whatever it is, you will be chosen. But remember, it represents apprenticeship, so it's the beginning of something, and cooperation. Your oracle for the day, Dave, is the Bond card. Don't let your coffee get cold. That was the last one in the pot. So aside from a few casual swingers, and they are generally male, crows and ravens, they mate for life. This card represents a karmic relationship, a connection that goes beyond our everyday existence. Now, whether it's a relationship to a career, a place, a hobby, or a person, this soul level connection is deep and strong. You feel it course in your veins. Bond creates an energy that pulls you closer to where you need to be, and will tug back when you get too far away. When you draw this card, use it as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that feel deeply connected, because it is here that you find your strength to push forward and conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. That is a good card. And that's, I need to take some of those words and use them with the, what is it, the 6 of Cups, where I've gotten complaints where people are like, I am perfectly content. I am not going to rekindle anything from my past. Yeah, I need to take some of those words and use it there. Andrea, you are next. Funny Search, you are number 12. Elizabeth, would you like to be added to the list? Frank, hello. Uh, so, hello. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but hello, welcome, and thank you for being here. Azur, welcome, my friend. Would you like to be added to the list? Frank, hello, welcome, Amsterdam. Thank you for tuning in from Amsterdam. Marge, hello, welcome. All right, Andrea, are you ready, my friend? I forgot my calendar, but Andrea, I have you on the list for a reading soon. Oh my gosh. Well, of course it is, Aniket. I was just testing you. So we need a name. We don't have to have a name. Azur is fine with me. All right, Andrea. We need 3 to row. One, 2, 3. And I have you as number 10 on the list. And we're on number 2. Libra. All right. One more good shuffle. Drifting Soul, hello, welcome. No, not at all. Spiritual guidance, my friend. Cheers to that. All right, Andrea, the first card you have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a warning. This card represents something that's going to happen fast, generally weeks. Now, our wands represents days. Swords are weeks. This card says don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So, you don't want no backward movement. So don't be caught off guard. Don't let your guard down. Card in position 3. Your next card is a 3 of Pentacles. This just popped up for Dave. This is an apprenticeship or a cooperation card, which it represents that if you're putting applications in anywhere, whether it's for a home, a job, school, whatever it is, this card is a good indication that you will be chosen. You will be picked. Now remember, it represents the beginning of something. Where an 8 is the journeyman and a 10 is the master, this one is the beginning, the apprentice. And it represents cooperation as well. The next card you have is the 3 of Cups. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents the summertime. And it represents an engagement, quite possibly a wedding, but it's a joyful celebration. And it says to go for it. It represents a successful conclusion as well. Go for it. Your oracle for the day is the Curiosity card. When this card appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. This card asks that you open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. This is the time to dig in and do your research. This card also indicates that you are just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you are currently seeing, but you must get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. Aniket. Daniel, I don't know if I said hello. Do I have you on the list? I do. All right, Daniel, you are number 4. When I don't see you guys, you haven't popped up in a little bit, I'm like, looks like a new, like you just popped in, so I apologize for that. Yeah, Aniket, it is your turn. Mustafa, hello, welcome. Welcome back, my friend. You are welcome, Andrea. You are welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being patient. Edward, hello, welcome. New York, right here. Mustafa, would you like to be put on the list? Edward, would you like to be added to the list? Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it. March, absolutely. Michael, hello, welcome. Thank you. Okay, hold on to the cards. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Oracle for Aniket. West Boys, hello, welcome. We're just pulling tarot and oracle cards for anybody who would like one. Kind of like a daily horoscope, but a daily card. Oh my gosh. All right, one more good shuffle because I apparently cannot hold on to them. There. There we go. The first card you have is the Queen of Swords. This card says, say what you think. This card represents a woman. This woman is probably somebody you know. This woman is wise, direct, they're ambitious, and they speak sharply. And again, this person says, say what you think. More importantly, this person says, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Aniket, you have a major arcana, the Tower card. This card represents a sudden change. It's a neutral energy card, which represents we generally have some strong emotions going through this sudden change. It represents that this is all you're already going through. It's already happening. More importantly, it represents the end of restriction, which means, the end of restriction. You see the lightning bolt is striking. We all know lightning strikes on its own. And when it does, it's destructive, very destructive. But the lightning represents through no fault of your own. You can't control that. You can't control what happens, what it does, or anything like that. The good thing, it represents an end. And you can clean all the debris up and move it out of the way and start over fresh. Again, it represents a sudden change and the end of restriction. You have a 5 of Swords. This card represents, you had this yesterday, I feel. It says stop being defensive. It says there will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. Now be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Christy, hello. Good morning. Your oracle for the day, Annika, is teamwork. I can add you to the list, but I cannot promise that we're going to make it to the end of the list today. Teamwork. Crows have mastered this. And mobbing is an example of how they work together on a common goal. When an intruder or a predator enters the crow's territory, they jump into orchestrated action. Each member of the group holds an advantageous position in fighting off the threat. Now, if your situation is a bit more complex or could use an extra set of hands, teamwork will be the solution to finding success. Call upon your team, your friends, your family to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. Remember, my friend, teamwork strengthens bonds, it creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. Christy, I've added you to the list, number 15. Like I said, I can't promise we'll get there, but I'm trying. Daniel, it is your turn. And then Pravina is next. Do we not have Michael on the list? There. Michael is on the list as well. Now, if anybody wants guaranteed to be next, a super thanks is required. That'll guaranteed next in line. If not, please have patience. I'll do the best I can to get to you. Jimmy, hello. How are you, my friend? Christy, thank you. Oh, there's 3. There's the cards and oracle. I can't remember what you can use jewels for. I've gotten all the information from YouTube. They send stuff all the time. But I can't remember what the jewels are for. Steven, hello, welcome. But I appreciate them. I think they accumulate and you use them for, I don't remember. I'm just the worst. All right. Daniel. Yes, you are. You are number 13. Mustafa. So, Daniel, the first card you have is the 8 of Cups. Now, remember, Cups represent our emotions. This card represents that you've been on a plateau, and you probably feel like everything you do yields nothing. So it represents a plateau, but that there is finally forward movement. It represents that change is needed for growth. So it is of importance to avoid a state of stagnation. The eclipse represents transience and rarity. You have the major arcana, the Devil card. This card is a neutral energy card, and it represents, it says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. It can represent a control. You see that the chains are around the person's, their neck, not their hands. You can easily break free from whatever situation feels that you are afraid of. So again, now on the flip side, this card wants you to remember that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. Again, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. You have the Two of Pentacles. This card represents gains. It represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. But more important, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. So keep a balance. Daniel, your oracle for the day is the Knight card. When this card appears, you may need to focus on creating a healthy bedtime routine. Let's see. This card creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole and what event had the most significant impact and will help you grow. So it is here that you can decide if there are petty squabbles that serve you little and can be released into the dark. Nighttime is the perfect time to, well, go over the day's events, like the card said. And get rid of all that negative energy. Pravina, you are next. Trying to read the chat at the same time and I'm getting distracted. Jimmy, you have been busy person. Oh my gosh, Bendejo, hello. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, I have not seen you in so long. Bendehu. All right, so Pravina, you are next. John, hello. John, I can add you to the list. My list is huge. I can't promise I can get to it. We usually can't get past 13. I can add you on the list. A super thanks will get you totally next in line for a reading. But I have you on the list as number 19. Yeah, you must be super busy, Bendehu. I know, that's why I say who. Bendehu. You haven't been busy. We haven't seen you lately, Jimmy. Time for Jimmy to go on a trip. Oh, wall puncher was disrespectful, I take it? To the core. Hello and welcome. All we need is an oracle for Pravina. There it is. The first card you have is a major arcana, the High Priestess, positive energy card, a yes card, and it represents change you didn't realize. It's also intuition, which is our gut feeling, which none of us listen to enough. It also represents the future is yet unrevealed. Again, positive change that you didn't realize because you're not paying attention to your intuition. Page of Swords. This card comes with a message, and it says to withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and can make or break a difficult situation. So again, this card is the card of the sword of criticism, and it says to remember that it has two edges. The judgment of your judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have the 10 of Swords. This card is a betrayal and distress card. Betrayal, something happened that you least expected. Quite possibly you may feel like you've been stabbed in the back. It's a 10, so it represents the cycle is complete. Distress, because it may represent fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. So you see on the card, the person is literally face down in the dirt. The card says at least everything is now known and everything is now out in the open. And you know the ground when you are face down in it. And it frees you up to start a new cycle. You can start over because everything is out in the open. Nothing is hidden anymore. You have the 2 of Cups. This represents a relationship. Positive, yes. Something slow, happening months. So if this is the case, don't forget the get to know you time. It's super important. Don't rush things. Christy, thank you. And my dear, you are absolutely next. Number 15 has gone immediately to next. So this relationship is everything positive and yes and wonderful. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. That's an agreement. And more importantly, it is that which nature has sanctified. That positive. Tragic Osprey. Hello, welcome. Now your oracle for the day, Pravina, is the Wrath card. This is one of the my least favorite in this deck, but it's very informative. This card creates a powerful energy. It can be destructive and can lead you down a path that may strain or cause friction within a relationship. This Wrath also adds another element to anger. It's the element of revenge. It's not just enough for the offender to know you're angry. They must feel and experience it as well. This card asks you to consider the energy you are creating from your anger. Is it one that in the end creates a positive change in the relationship? Or are you creating resentment that fuels the desire for future revenge? People say revenge is best served on a cold platter. It may have been a single event that caused the energy of anger to present itself. It is through wrath that the anger mutates and splinters, creating a breakdown in the relationship and negative emotions. So again, this card wants you to consider the energy that you are creating from your anger. I'll take this opportunity to mention I do free in-depth card readings. That is a whole layout, not just a couple cards that fall. I have my email highlighted at the top of the chat. If anybody is interested, send me an email. Again, they're free. Susan, hello, Sister Susan. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. Susan, I'll put you on the list. You're number 20. I can't promise I'm going to get there, but I'm going to do the best I can. Christy, are you ready, my dear? I missed a Steve in there somewhere. Did I miss a Steve? Hello, Steve. No, I remember saying hello and welcome to a Steve. Golden hair. It's a good one. That's a good one, Dave. We went to visit Sister Susan last year in New Mexico, and we had a great time. Wow, Christy. 3 cards right off the bat. Are you going through an emotional time right now, Christy? Something major is going on, according to the cards. Generally, most likely, no fault of your own. Are you having a falling apart? Susan is next. Thank you. You are amazing. She's like, yeah, that means you need to call me when we're done. All right. Christy. First off, let me say, my heart goes out to you in anything that you're going through right now. It is a rapid transition, and it represents rebirth because it's the end of something. And it's like, it's the Tower card. Jimmy's like, oh, the Tower. It's a major arcana. It's a neutral energy, which means there's generally a lot of emotions that we go through when this happens. The lightning bolt represents through no fault of our own. And the two people falling generally represents a falling apart. We know when lightning strikes, it's powerful, strong, destructive. Being the end, it gives you the opportunity to sweep everything up into the dustpan and throw it away and start over fresh and new. So again, this card represents the end of restriction as well. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana. All your cards are major arcanas, which represents that there is a powerful current going on in your life right now. Super powerful. This one is a positive energy, the Hierophant. It may represent a Taurus, and it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know. Seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you literally know this person. They don't have to be like an older person in your family. It can be a younger person who's been there, done that. You just never know. But you do know this person. They don't lie. You don't have to fact check anything they tell you. So go to them, talk to them. They reveal the sacred. And more important is they're not going to talk about the things you've talked about. They will keep it to themselves. It's a positive card. You have another major arcana, the Sun card. This card is a positive. It's a yes card, but it represents a 1-year period. Generally, this 1-year period is overcoming obstacles. So it may not have been a good place. End of restriction type place. So again, it represents a 1-year period in overcoming obstacles, and that you are now in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. It says to put yourself first for a change. Treat yourself, and to remember that life is to be lived to the fullest. You were not meant to sit on the sidelines while somebody else reaps all the rewards and benefits. My friend, jump in with both feet. This card represents the end of restriction and that you can start over fresh. A new you. Your oracle for the day is the Gifts card. I like this card. It's simple. So I'm going to tell you, most of you guys know that I feed the crows. The crows, the ravens, the grackles, anything that comes in the yard. They give gifts in return. I've found BBs, sticks. So crows will give a gift. They express gratitude and appreciation when they feel a connection with a human. This card asks that you take a moment to recognize a connection and make someone's day by dropping off a gift. It wants you to remember that gifts come in all shapes and sizes, and not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. Sometimes a gift is simply a smile or someone holding the door for you. Receiving this in a reading may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. So just like a crow dropping off a BB or a stick as a loving gesture, the universe sends us gifts every day. and all it wants in return is to know that they are appreciated. This card is simply a reminder to say thank you so that the universe will continue sending you more. No, none of the cards are inherently bad. Not when you are breaking out of something, when you are completing a cycle and then you're thinking about finally yourself and putting yourself first. Buster Cheat. Nope, Susan, it is your turn, my dear. Dave, if a bird poops on your head, it's good luck. It is a gift. See? It is good luck. Yep, they're supposed to be extremely good luck. But no luck. 1, 2. All right, Susan. Christy, you are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the super thanks. I appreciate it so much. It helps so much. Just a little bit of the super chat, super thanks, boosts the I don't know what it's called, the amount you receive per 1,000 views. The little bit of super chat changes that immensely. So you guys, I appreciate everything and anything you send. Susan, the first card you have is the Ace of Swords. I like this card. This card represents victory and the start of a new cycle. So congratulations on completing one and being able to start a new one. It represents singular because it's an ace, being decisive, cutting, and purposed. But the appearance of this card may also show a downsizing is required. And I personally, I know Sister Susan, and she is always donating, downsizing, helping, sharing the wealth. The Page of Cups is your next card. The page represents, the page comes with a message. And the message is for you to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And live life like there's no tomorrow. So live in the here, the now. Too often we live in the past or the present when this or that happens to make everything perfect. And we miss so much in the here and the now. Who did I miss? So if I didn't say hello to Tragic Osprey, hello. Fiddle's Farm Life, hello, welcome. Susan, you have the King of Wands as well. Multiple court cards. The King of Wands represents take action. Express your reason to be. This card says that you can inspire enthusiasm where there's lethargy. You can put vigor in any occasion you grace with your presence, and you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. You have a major arcana, the Strength card, that can represent a Leo. It's a positive, it's a yes. It's in through inner strength card. So it's power, courage, and being generous through inner strength. Be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Your oracle for the day is the abundance card. And this card brings a reminder that there is a place where you will find a myriad of possibilities. It says focus your energy and attention on not what you lack, but what you know is out there waiting for you. Let your intuition, aka gut feeling, be your guide. This card may appear if you need a reminder that from your current position, you might not see what is out there waiting for you. Now, most of the time, this card represents a positive outcome, but because we know there's always another meaning when it comes to these cards, it could very well indicate an abundance of something less favorable. Example, too much water in your basement, too much salt in your stew. Buster Cheeks, you are next. Thank you, Dave. Absolutely. Too many people get hot-headed and frustrated. And that's not what we're here for. We never have enough time together as it is. So let's just have fun. Teddy, hello. Welcome. Teddy, in order to be next in line, a super chat is required. I have a huge list. But you could definitely be next with a super chat. Buster Cheeks, you have multiple court cards as well. Or my friend, I will add you to the list, Teddy. But I can't guarantee that I'll get to you. But I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yep, I'll be back tomorrow. But also at the top of the chat is my email highlighted where you could get an in-depth card reading for free. That's a whole layout, 10 plus cards, not just a couple that fall. So there's that way as well. All right, so we just need an oracle for Buster. All right. The first card you have is the King of Cups. This card is a dignity card. It says to maintain your composure. Cups represent our emotions. So dignity card, maintain your composure. Set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. This card represents something happening slow over a long period of time. March, thank you. Thank you guys so much. You are next in line. Thank you. You guys are the best. So remember our emotions. There may be people watching you. You might be somebody's role model. They might be looking up to you. So whatever is going on, no matter what it is, dignity, maintain your composure, set a good example, be the person you would want supporting you. If this is the case, Buster, if this is the case, this is a point when we instill things in young minds. So if this is what is going on, it's super important because you want to instill good dignity and composure in these young brains. They're sponges. So if we're going to instill something, we want to instill something good. Even if it's something you're walking away from. Set a good example. The next card we have is the King of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains in every way, shape, or form. Monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere in your life that you can benefit is a pentacle. Okay. This card represents there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical about it. This is an abundance card. You have a major arcana, the Tower, which represents that you're going through an emotional situation right now. It's a neutral energy card. This is a sudden change. which brings this card back up. It's already happening, and it also represents end of restriction. So it's the end of something. It may be very emotional, no fault of your own, but it allows you to wipe the slate clean, like it never happened, and start over again, fresh. Your oracle for the day is the growth card. This card directs your attention to areas of your life that have become remarkably different as a result of gaining a skill or understanding you did not possess in the past. Example, learning a new language may have opened the door for new opportunities. Developing an understanding of your triggers that lead to sabotaging behavior or habits can help you overcome a block that once created stagnation. You may have pulled this card if you are on the cusp of a growth spurt, as a change that will move your life in a new direction is approaching. A new world will open up to you. Google Chrome, hello, welcome. Henry James, hello, welcome. March, are you ready, my friend? Drum roll, please. That was a good reading. It was a very good reading. Thank you. You never know what the cards are going to say. You're welcome. I thank you, and I truly appreciate you so very much. One more card. Oops, hold on to him. Hold on to him. Amin, I know you're here. You're on the list, my friend. We're getting there. We're trying to get there. Jimmy, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. One more. There it is. Now we need an oracle for March. So I want to explain that if a card falls or flips, it's important. If a whole bunch of them fall, it's because I just wasn't holding on to them properly. So we just need an oracle. There we go. All right, March. The first card we have for you is the Three of Cups. Now remember, cups represent our emotions. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents something happening slowly, generally months. And it represents the summertime. So the Three of Cups represents an engagement or a wedding. It's a joyful celebration. Whatever it is, it's a joyful celebration. More important, it says to go for it because it will be a successful conclusion. Your second card is the Two of Pentacles. Remember, I just mentioned Pentacles is gains. Monetary, material, harvest, heart, soul. Anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. Two is a call for organizing. This card represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. But more important, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. That's what relationships, that's what it's all about. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze, I apologize. Coffee. Do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. I have a begilding spell, aka recipe. If you are interested in it and you would like it, send me an email. I'll be happy to share it with you. And we have multiple people in here who have it as well. So again, this card also represents love and money. Your oracle for the day is a territory card. This card, so crows are territorial. And when I say territorial, they are very territorial. They have distinct groups and will not hang out too long on a block that is not theirs. This card indicates someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the one who is the intruder. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone may be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When this card appears in a reading, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. They're not walls to keep people out. So would the situation benefit from establishing some ground rules? This card may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself. Now, whether that be within your home or in the form of time to be alone, you may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. Next in line is AA. Oh my gosh, Dave. How funny. What if more than 4 fall? They're important. Whatever falls is important. But if like just a bunch of them shoot out, it's generally because I was not holding them properly. All right, AA. I was watching a movie last night where the guy had the Hanged Man tattooed on his back. It was so cool. Yes, absolutely. But again, March, I have my email highlighted. If you would like an in-depth card reading, they're free. You can choose from 7 different subjects, like career, health, relationship, travel, stuff like that. All right, AA. The first card, Carly, hello, welcome. The first card you have is the Hanged Man, a major arcana. This card is a neutral energy card. It represents circumspection, wisdom, trials, sacrifices, patience. More importantly, it represents the choices you have made. The decisions you have made have put you in this position, whether it be negative or positive. This card, whatever position you are in, this card wants you to know that this waiting and delays, well, they can be fun things that delay you for good reason. So no matter the situation, there can be fun things. Your next card is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody you know. Now, AA, this could very well be you. I don't know. This person is reliable. This person is dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. My friend, this person is very commitment phobic. So you have been warned. Now you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups Again, cups are emotions. This card represents abundance, that you are pleased with yourself. You surround yourself with your achievements. This card represents contentment, and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. So you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of a party. This card says you can have all you desire. All you have to do is wish and vision a better life. You have the Eight of Swords, which says that you are restricting yourself. All you need to do is wish and vision a better life. It says you're creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. And because of these obstacles that you are creating, uh, it may represent bad news on the horizon. Your oracle for the day is the preparation card. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about trusting your intuition because you'll feel the rumble. So it's about getting all your ducks in a row so that you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. Trust your intuition. Shim is a piece of wood. Sarfaraz, you are next. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. Amin, you are afterwards. One more good shuffle. One more. There we go. Sarfaraz. Let's see what we have for you. Sunil, hello, welcome. I did. I had my breakfast drink this morning. What about you? My day is starting off beautiful. It's 11:20 in the morning. How about you? All right, Sarfaraz. The first one you have is the King of Swords. And this card says, do not be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So it's a warning card. Don't let your guard down. You have the Four of Cups. Remember, cups are our emotions. This is a self-pity card, and it says you are becoming a little self-obsessed, and you need to get out more. Literally get out more. It can represent being routine, but being in a rut. It can also represent boredom or a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you may have overlooked. But, my friend, don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on this opportunity. You have the Five of Cups, another Cups and Emotions card. This card represents loss, but something still remains. It may represent that 3 have been taken and 2 are left. It can represent an inheritance from your father, or an inheritance, a patrimony inheritance, which is an inheritance from a male in your family. This card represents maybe you need to turn your back on past mistakes that bring feelings of shame and guilt. Turn your back on them. A 5 is a calling card to put boundaries in place because it's a halfway point. So boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. And you have the preparation card as well. And again, this card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row so you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. So again, look for that missed opportunity. And don't take too long thinking about it. Life's all about jumping in with both feet. If you don't like it, then jump a different direction. Try a different way. Amen. It is your turn. So, let's see, my Libra friend, what the cards say about if there is a spell on you. Did somebody put magic on you? It is snowy. Well, actually, it's rainy today. We had snow for the past couple of days, Sunil, but the rain took care of it all. It's a little chilly, in the 40s. How's your weather? Your climate, my friend. All right, Amen. We need 3 cards. What about this spell? Magic. Now an oracle. It's rainy. Sunil, I would love to collaborate at some point in the future, but at this moment, at this time, my schedule is so jam-packed that I hate to say yes and then not be able to actually be able to follow through with it. So yes, I do want to collaborate, but I'm going to have to wait until I can free my schedule up just a little bit more. So please have patience with me. Don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me, Sunil. I would love to collaborate. So I say $4, Dave. All right. Amen. Are you ready, my friend? Joan, hello, welcome. Yes, absolutely. All right, let me continue with Amin's card. The first card you have is the 3 of Wands. This card represents an advancement card. It represents new horizons and promises. It's a yes card. It represents something happening in days. You also have the Fool card, a major arcana. This card represents finding a beginning at an end. So you're finding yourself on an unexpected journey. It says follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. And do you feel like a relationship is ending? You have a 5 of Cups, another one that represents our emotions. And it represents loss. Quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 are left. It can also represent a bitter or a frustration in marriage. And it says to turn your back on your past mistakes. Turn your back on the feelings of shame and guilt. You have the 5 of Wands, which represents, it's a push and shove. It's a competition in the name of the game. It says you will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana, a positive card, and it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience because they reveal the sacred. Go to them, talk to them about your problems, your issues. They will help you. And they won't gossip about the things you've talked about. You have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups represents domestic bliss. Enjoy it and appreciate it because you deserve it. You have a Seven of Swords, which represents, it's a warning. It's a trespassing or the stealing of ideas. This card says be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? Which brings me to say, whoever, are you talking to somebody? And are the things you're saying being relayed back to your husband? Is it causing problems? Is this possible? Or your spouse, your significant other. So, careful sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? Be careful of being too trusting. When it comes to work, home, school, whatever it is, your ideas may be passed off as their own. You have been warned. So make sure that if you are talking to somebody, if you're trying to get help or guidance from somebody, make sure you're going to the right person and you're not going to the one who's talking shiznit behind your back. You have the Balance card as your oracle for the day. And when this card appears, it may be a call. You may need to call upon your inner strength, as an approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it too will make its presence known and then move along. Balance may also appear when your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. Are you creating time for yourself, or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? So you have to ask yourself, Amin, is there a third party causing problems? Yusuf, you are next. Reshma, hello, welcome. I can add you to the list, but I cannot promise I'll get to you unless you want to do a super thanks. The list is huge. And we've had multiple super thanks. Tim, hello, welcome. So that will definitely get you next. But if not, I am on number 11. I am on number 11, and I added you as number 22. And I don't have much time left. Less than a half hour. But I'm trying, my friend. Oh, I think I just flipped one. The Gemini card. Lovers, Yusuf. It's a positive card. And these ones flipped as well. Oracle for the day. So funny search is after Yusuf. And Mostafa is after that. All right, Yusuf, the first card you have is a major arcana, the Lovers. Positive yes card represents a Gemini. And it represents that nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, nervousness, weakness. Be open and transparent. This card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. Be open and transparent. Oopsies, you have a Five of Wands. It's a halfway point. It's a positive. It's a yes card, but it's a push and shove. And it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. This card says that you will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. You have another Five of Swords, which is still another call for you to put boundaries in place. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. And it says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as you put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. You have a Two of Wands, which represents a need to organize. This is also your hopes and wishes card. It says to fire yourself up. Set out, do something, fire yourself up. I apologize. Plan ahead. Be strategic. So where do you want to go? What do you have to give? It says think innovative and fresh ideas. You are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Your oracle for the day is the observation card. This card asks that you hold back from reacting. Take some time to analyze the situation. There may be something of value that will only reveal itself if given the time. Now, this card may also indicate that you would be better served by being a spectator and staying out of a situation. You will learn more from listening than from talking. Funny Search, you are next. Then Mustafa. You guys, I appreciate you being so patient. And is it an I? Hello, welcome. Did I already say hello? I apologize if I didn't. An oracle for Funny Search. Greg Gone Wild. Hello, welcome. So the readings are free. The list is huge. A super thanks will get you next in line. I am on number 12 of a list of 22. But you can also send me an email for an in-depth card reading, not just ones that fall out. That's 10 plus. And I'll put you on the list. All right, Funny Search. The first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is gains, monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. And the Queen says, get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. Attend to your financial affairs. This is important. Decrease money going out and bring more money in. You are capable of turning your hand to most things, which means that when you think of a way to make money, you generally do. You need to think along those lines and save. You have the major arcana, the Fool card. It represents that you are finding a beginning at the end, and you are finding yourself on an unexpected journey. Follow this path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Empress card, which is an understanding card, and it represents home. More creates more. When components align, more creates more. This is a reap what you sow card. So, more happiness creates more happiness. More anger creates more anger. Again, it's home, a home card. You have the Judgment card, a major arcana. This card represents it represents a positive and permanent change. After past and life lessons, this is going to be quick and clear. And it says to embrace all opportunities that are coming your way because of it. You have a Two of Swords, which is a call to organize. And it also represents that you are your own worst enemy. You may be facing a tough choice. It represents indecision and inner conflict. Again, it is a call to organize. You have a major arcana, the death card. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card represents an inevitable change. It's a neutral energy, so you're probably going to experience, if you're not already, an emotional time. Very emotional time. It'll be very transformative for you as well. So remember, even in sad experiences, negative emotions, we learn things from it, and we can pull from those experiences to take into the future with us. Your oracle for the day is the Freedom card. This card brings the message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and the self-confidence, my friend. This card brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it's the freedom to travel or make the decisions at work or the freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? Mostafa, it is your turn. Yes, it is your turn. Whoopsie, I'm throwing stuff. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Michael, you are next. One more good shuffle. Jimmy left, so he's not on the list. All right, Mustafa. Hold on to him. Your first card is a major arcana, the Hermit card. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. My friend, you're fine. You're fine. It's just if there are a whole lot of people and we're like at the beginning of the list, it makes it a little confusing when I'm trying to shuffle for someone and I'm reading somebody else's message. They cross. I hope that makes sense. So I thank you for your patience in waiting, Mustafa. I know it's not easy. Waiting your turn when it's a huge line. Talk, Tammy, hello. How the heck are you, my friend? You guys, Talk, lifelong family member, friend. She has her own channel. So spread the love and let's subscribe. All right, Mustafa. So the Hermit card. This card can represent mentoring. It can be a card of mentoring or coaching. It doesn't have to be. So are you a coach, a teacher, something like that? This card allows others to possibly follow in your footsteps. But it's so it's positive. It's a yes card. But it says to take the time to be alone. Look within. Find your purpose. We have members who literally go on journeys to find their purpose. Now, on the other hand, this card, because they always have two meanings, this card wants you to know that don't be that person who can be alone in a room full of people. Yes, she was. She was in earlier. I'm supposed to call her when I'm done. Tammy. Her name's Tammy. The next card I have is the Ten of Cups. Representing our emotions. It's a positive, it's a yes, but more important, this card represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. You see, all 10 cups are overflowing. It's like everything is rainbows and unicorns at the moment, so enjoy it. You have the Five of Wands. This is a halfway point. It's a push and shove card, and it's a call to put boundaries in place. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. And this is a competition in the name of the game card. If it was anything serious, it'd be a sword. But it's in the name of the game. But you will win. And you'll make sure of it. It is the most important thing to you. And you will do anything to be seen as successful. Your oracle for the day is distraction. This card, well, let me explain it. It says someone or a situation may be calling you away from what you need to focus on. And as a result, you may end up losing something of value. Where are you turning your attention? Will it prove beneficial or a waste of your time and resources? When this card appears, your attention is focused on daydreaming or engaging in activities that take you away from doing the work that in the end will create success. Now, this card distraction can be as simple as being lured into binging your favorite show. That's me. All the way, my friend. Easily hit that Netflix button. Or focusing on a flight of fancy that will prove to be nothing more than a waste of time. When this card is pulled, you may need to consider if the situation you are inquiring about is in fact nothing more than a distraction. Something that is taking your attention away from a more valuable opportunity. It may also serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. Yes. That was for Mustafa. So don't forget, if you want an in-depth card reading, if you'd like a little more information on any of the cards, we can do that as well. Send me an email, and I will be happy to get back to you. I would be happy to do a reading. Goodness gracious, spit it out. I will, Tammy. Thank you. And I didn't get back yesterday until late, so I apologize on that. On not getting a hold of you yesterday. You're staying for who? Are you staying for Anna Cat? We did Anna Cat a long time ago, number 3. One more card. Well, good for you. I hope you I hope you find work in the field you're looking for. And not just work, but a good paying job, a substantial wage, one that will allow you to live a comfortable life. All right, Michael, just an oracle for you. Bendehu is next. I don't know if she's still here. So, Michael, the first card you have is the Ten of Pentacles. This card represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. So, congratulations on completing a cycle. Now, Pentacles. A Three of Pentacles is an apprentice. An Eight of Pentacles is the journeyman. And the Ten of Pentacles is the master, which represents that you can now slow down. But keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. But you need to delegate now. Slow down, take it easy, let others take on more responsibilities. This card represents lasting security and wealth. It symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. But you don't have to do it all yourself. You are the master. You can allow others to do the work alongside you. You have the Three of Pentacles. Four. I apologize. I don't know where I went to school, but that is a four, where everybody else went to school. This card represents selfishness. It represents a desire to control all resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. But all for a reason, my friend. And the reason being material security and financial wealth. That is those are the best reasons to be selfish, if you ask me. You have the Six of Pentacles. This represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done. There may be a monetary reward involved. If so, make sure you pay off any debt and then give to charity. Or if that doesn't resonate, somebody may have asked you to put forth somebody's name to be recognized. You have the Ten of Cups, which again represents the completion of a cycle. Congratulations. It frees you up to start a new one. This one represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. You have a major arcana, the Chariot. This represents that you've been on a plateau. The Chariot is represented by the Cancer, which the zodiac sign for the Cancer is a crab. So we all know the crab goes sideways. It does not move forward. But the appearance of the Chariot represents finally forward movement. It's a victory card. The most important thing with this card is that you should take the road less traveled. So be a leader, not a follower. If everybody is like, oh, this opportunity, this golden opportunity, we all need to do this. If everybody goes that way, my friend, go the other way. There will be more doors open. There will be more opportunities available to you if you, the fearless one, go in the other direction. Your oracle for the day is the Isolation card. This card may indicate a group or community that didn't connect with your beliefs and may have left you feeling ostracized. It's time to look inward. Examine what ideas or insights come to mind. This card may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation, to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. This may bring to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to not being accepted or removed from a group. Hope, hello. Hope's tuning in toward the end. How are you, my dear? Bendehu? I'm glad you popped in and said hello, Jelly Dodgers. Oh, oops, wrong deck. So I'm running super, super short on time. But Bendehu is next. I'm not sure if we're going to get through everybody. It's all rainbows and unicorns, my friend. my favorite saying. It's from a movie, the Vampire Diaries. It's perfect. Damon used to say it all the time. Damon. I suppose you just think it's all rainbows and unicorns. Bendehu, the first card you have is the Two of Swords, which represents that you are your own worst enemy. It represents you're facing a tough choice. It's an indecision or inner conflict card. It's also a call to organize. You have a Ten of Pentacles as well, which represents the Master and the need to slow down. But keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. And the outcome is lasting security and wealth. But you don't have to do it all. You need to delegate. So slow down, take it easy, and let others take on more responsibility. The card symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, a fulfillment of a substantial legacy. You have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, if I can find them, is a corresponding card. And it represents that everybody will benefit if they are sincere with heart. The thing about this Knight is, first of all, the person is enthusiastic and they have a lot of great ideas, which is, yes, it's perfect. That's what everybody wants. But this person must be in charge, and this person needs everyone to know they're in charge. This person is going to get carried away. They always get carried away. They're going to lose interest. They always do. And this person is not a team player. They never will be. And this person tends to be self-employed. It's a warning card. You have the Temperance card, a major arcana, one of the most positive cards to receive in a reading anywhere. It represents an emotional and physical balance. It's positive and it represents change and to go for it when the time is right. But this is a stage that needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it could easily spoil. Your oracle for the day is the Mimicry card. This card may arise if you need to consider if someone is putting on airs and pretending to be something that is not genuine. On the other hand, it may be you that might benefit from a little mimicry. Sometimes we need to fake it till we make it to project a persona that is not our own, to get a foot in the door. But be cautious. The truth may come out, and you may be required to prove your authenticity. This card may indicate that someone is trying to sound or pass themselves off as something other than themselves to gain favor or your attention. So ask yourself if this individual is showing you their authentic self or something you find more attractive. John, if you are here, my friend, it is your turn. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're going to make it. So on a list of 22, we are on number 19 with a whole bunch of super thanks in between. Fran Dog, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm going to run out of time. There's the third card and an oracle. So John, I'm going to end with John. If you guys like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price, but each level offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. John, the first card you have is the Two of Pentacles, representing a need for balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability, and organize. This card says for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. So keep a balance. You have the King of Cups, which is our emotions. And it says it's a dignity card. Maintain your composure, set a good example, and be the person you would want supporting you. And also, there may be people watching you, looking up to you, looking at you like a role model. So, dignity. You have the Hierophant card, a major arcana, a positive, a yes. And it says, seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you literally know this person. They don't lie. You don't have to fact check the things they say. So go to them, talk to them. They will lead you in the right direction. And most important, they won't gossip either. This card says, is a call for you to call upon your team, your family, or your friends to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. And this card wants you to remember that teamwork strengthens bonds, it creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. So with that, my friends, I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you in the next video.